Hi, this is Phoenix Genesis for PhoenixGenesis.com and our two YouTube channels, Phoenix Genesis and Frag Camp. We're playing Minecraft on PlayStation 4 in my Superflat world with the new default texture pack, which I absolutely love, by the way. And here's my little librarian in a boat that keeps me company. And here's a Wandering Trader. I also call him the Llama Trader, but today he has no llamas. What do you got for me today, buddy? Um, Oh, some good stuff. I love sea pickles. Slime balls are good. I love slime. And some glowstone. Yeah, you're pretty good today. But anyway, we're gonna show you the house I built for the Wandering Traders. I wanted them to kind of have a home in my world and a little backstory. So we're gonna go over here. And again, this is super flat. It takes forever to plant trees, and I don't want to plant a bunch of trees and decide I want to build in this area and then have to tear the trees down. So I kind of build as I go. Eventually, I'll have built up the whole world. I am on large size, and it will be done. It'll look really nice. But again, yeah, wow, three worlds, 5 years. So anyway, for the llama traders, I wanted them to kind of have a area next to like major trade routes because obviously they travel and trade, but I also wanted them to have kind of a private area, a nice area, not super rich like a massive mansion, but they really don't care about wealth. They like trading and they like their money, but they're kind of like they like to party and they just live kind of like they like to be kind of a hippie lifestyle. So they've got their little kind of hippie beach love shack. And this is Mr. Bell, my toolsmith. He's all maxed out. Say hi. So we're gonna go over here, sneak through this yard, and I was gonna talk about in a residential neighborhood or any neighborhood when you're down, kind of like in survival mode, where you're on the ground walking around. I always like to have a large landmark, that kind of situational awareness of where you are in relation to other things. So that's what the lighthouse is for in this world. It kind of is the one iconic. Piece of architecture that kind of stands out, and I kind of always know where I am. So let's go this way down this road. Eventually I'm going to take street signs and name all my roads. I haven't done that yet, but I will. Sorry, I'm sniffling. I woke up. It's been hot. I'm kind of dehydrated. All I've had, my boyfriend made me some espresso, but I definitely need to drink a bunch of water, which is as soon as I'm done with this video, I will do, and get dressed, go out with the dog before I start streaming with my friend later today. But anyway, I wanted keeping with the theme of the traders, when they're not trading, they actually got their money because they own a sunflower, farm and flower farm, and there's a little flower shop down here. So I'll do that in another video. So this is kind of where they're adjacent to, and I wanted to keep with that kind of flower theme, and I wanted to keep with kind of a pastel color theme because the flowers are kind of pastel. So you'll see no dark colors for them. I wanted to just keep it kind of light and cheery. And I wanted to kind of move them back next to the river so they could get on boats to travel to trade, or get on this, horse road and travel, or get on like the main roads and travel, or get it to a train station. But I had this long, yard, and I could have put trees and mowed the grass, and I was like, but I've done that so many times, so I wanted to do something different. And where I live in Glendale, California, we have this train station, like a commuter train station. It has these kind of nice gazebo areas where you can sit and read. And I said, wouldn't that be kind of nice? Just make this nice gazebo area here. And we just got in the Pillage and Village update these new composters, and I said, what a great way to take these natural vines, and I can actually compost if I want to put this back in survival. And I think the jack-o'-lanterns really make really nice natural lighting for this part. So what I did was I positioned them so the faces are pointing into the jungle logs, and you don't really, they don't have the stupid little faces because that's not appropriate, but just gives a natural light. And then see, I have just vines on the outside, and I did mow part of the lawn to make it kind of manicured and just, really natural with the grass pass. And I just thought this came out really, really nice, just something different. And sorry, like I said, I'm kind of dehydrated. And again, I'm trying to keep it warm, natural tones like, birch and sandstone and pink terracotta, pink clay, and just kind of nice, like white, kind of these sea lantern lights, and then more lanterns right here. And then just, I think the conduits look really nice. It gives a little detail, like little knobs sandstone wall, but slash fence, but also it just kind of fits the color theme. And again, just bright and cheery with the pastels, yellows, pinks, and like baby blues, and then just kind of the purple complements this, and just sea themed, heart of the sea, nautilus shell, sea themed. Decorations for the walls, and I mean, basically, this is a party house, so they've got their little brewing stands with different potions, and they surf, they wash off in the river, swim. So, just a small bathroom where they can go to the toilet. Nothing special. They're not going to be doing makeup or anything. And they're always out trading, and, they have an active lifestyle. They don't care about like all that stuff. Yeah, so it's hippie daycare love shack, surf and trade. Um, and here's just again the light colors, pastel-y colors for the beds, and these nice little glazed terracotta blocks look really nice. It looks like little kind of like printed surfboards, and the sea turtle eggs I think look really nice as decorations. And I was gonna say down here, when you take the shulker box and you put it backwards, it has kind of this really cool like swirly like hypnotic pattern, and I think that just looks really, it's simple but it makes a nice decoration. I wanted to keep the house very open, and I do have access to the roof. I was going to put maybe some seating or something up there, but I decided that I like just the flat look of the roof, and it's just nice to have a viewing area, especially if I put this back and I play in survival and I can't fly around. I just like to have a nice view. So we're going to close that, and let's go out and see what else we have. And again, I'm very, I want to say, cognizant of what I do with my interior decorations. I think interiors are just as important as exteriors. I mean, this is, the exterior is a house, and then when you move in the house, the interior is your personal stamp on it. So the exterior is the architect's stamp of their personality, and then the interior is your personality. And of course, you don't want it to clash, so you want to keep, again, warm theme on the outside, warm theme on the inside, a few flowers, a little seating area. I mean, think about your exterior and exterior again is an extension of the house. It's your yard and your common space. If you're an apartment complex, that also is still part of what you rent or what you buy when you get a home. So think about what you would do with your backyard. Are you into gardening? Are you into swimming? Are you into I don't know, you have a lot of kids, you want jungle gym, are you into barbecuing? Think about what you would put and what the inhabitants of that particular build would do. So these guys, they're all into water. So we've got two wandering traders here and one in back. And so this is like their little kind of like jacuzzi here where they just sit around. And it's, I name them with name tags. So I have Surfer Duke, and then this is Surfer Joe. And then I have Surfer Jane in the back. But what's really weird, unlike other mobs, when you name them, when you open up their inventory, it will have whatever name tag you assign to them. But on the outside, it will not change Wandering Trader. So that's like really weird. So just so you know, but that's how I could tell which one's which. And here they have their little area where they can just sit. And again, I used to stay with these really bright, cheery colors. I think that's really nice. And then we have a little path here. And I tried to, of course, the llama traders, the wandering traders, are, I call them llama traders. They have llamas half the time they do. So, of course, a matching, exterior building for the animals that can match with the main house. And they have their little ties here where I can tie them up with leads. So we've got Mojang. We've got Jeb, and we've got Notch, and we've got 4J. So, and with the llamas, they come with these. Where's Jeb here? They come with these, generic costumes that are specific to the Wandering Traders llamas, and you can put chests on them, and you can put different colored carpets on, and they will change into different patterns. So you can keep them like in their individual costumes, or you can like again put the whatever costume you want on them. And then here we have another one. We have Sandblast. And we have Sunrise, and then we have our Wandering Trader, and again, this is Surfer Jane. And I think once you max them out, they don't reset. So unfortunately, that's what they have. And I'll tell you, in my Phoenix Genesis world, the Wandering Traders did save me because they had red sandstone, and I did, and red sand, and I didn't have any of that in my world, so I was able to build some mesas, thanks to them. So thank you, Wandering Traders. So anyway, this is their little house. It's starting to get dark right here, but that's nice. You can see it at night as well, like how I lit it up. But this is just a little path that goes this little sitting area here. I could put a jukebox if I wanted, but I just want to have a little nice lit area. And that looks, sorry, that looks awful with that one piece sticking out. I always do terraforming. Don't be afraid, to take a block out and make it more even. I think that looks kind of better, not as overgrown and more uniform. So there we are. That's their little area. I could put stairs if I wanted, but it's fine the way it is. So yeah, and then what? That looks a little like maybe we'll go like here. That looks a little nicer maybe. So anyway, that's in their nice little area. Look how pretty the moon looks coming up right here. And yeah, and I try to look at the position of the sun and moon in position to my houses. And I always try to have a view. I mean, this is just such a nice view watching the sun, the moon rise right here, or watching the sunset and the sunrise. And yeah, now you can see what it looks like at night, kind of nice subtle lighting. Unfortunately, yeah, in survival worlds, you tend to slap torches everywhere. And I did a lot of that when I was spacing out lighting, but then I'll go along and I'll try to actually see torches are over there. I'll try to, make kind of little settings here and kind of an ambiance and not just have like torches sticking up like here like I do here. So like just something on just a little fence post, and I put some sand in here, put a little melons here. I just think that looks nicer. So eventually I try to do it for the whole world. But yeah, look how nice the lighting is, little lantern here, and the cocoa beans, how nice they look with the trees, little sugar cane, So again, I'm trying to make this a little bit private, but this is kind of their private property. So this end doesn't, you don't even really need fencing here. This kind of comes out and this goes, they own all this. But yeah, and I tried to make this light up at night too. So it looks, I mean, I probably should put some lighting in here too, maybe some slime blocks or something to light this up. But, so it looks all lit up and pretty at night. So that's actually something I'll probably do. But yeah, if you go this way, it looks lit from the glowstone, but I think it's a little dark in the center, so we may light that up some more. But see how nice right here, the jack-o'-lanterns give it a nice subtle lighting where it's not overpowering, like searchlight in your face, but there's just a little lighting in the sitting area. I thought that came out really nice. See right here. So anyway, I hope you like that. I hope it inspires you to, go out and build and, take your time with your builds. Sometimes it takes me a year and a half to finish something because I'm just kind of stuck and I just need to think about it more and not just rush it. Take your time. It makes such a difference. It's better to have less buildings and kind of detail them out and detail your landscaping than just, throw a bunch of stuff down for the sake of having it down. So anyway, having said that, Phoenix Genesis, I have probably maybe 500 more builds to show you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.